During this time of crisis, I would like to use this video to really do a shout out to all the individuals that have been working behind the scenes. Those that are working in supermarkets, those that are delivering food and products, those that are still delivering our mail, our packages, those that are still manning petrol stations, and especially the nurses and doctors that are still really holding the fort in our hospitals and healthcare system, to really thank them for what they're doing. Because without that, probably everything would be in a more disastrous situation than we are when we are now. But the way we need to look at it is that these individuals, yes, they are getting paid to do it, but they're doing it because they believe in what they are doing and the good that they are bringing to us. So, my request to a lot of us is to take this as a pause in our life and really reflect on it and see what we can do after we pass that phase. So, I urge each one of us during this situation when we see those individuals to really look them in the eye and thank them for what they are doing. And also beyond the crisis itself, once everything settles in and everything moves back to normal, also go back to the same situation and start looking at them not as servers that they are trying to satisfy our needs, but as human beings that are really trying to do the best they can to tend to the needs we have. And therefore, say thank you more often, look them in the eyes, use the tags of names that they have and use their names and to really thank them and address them. And that's how we start bringing back humanity to our workplace and our society. And the way we do it, these are things that are within our control. We don't need any legislation, we don't need any federal support or local support or any laws and regulations to help us to do this. These are things that we have so much control over. And I would like to quote in this case what Stephen Covey used to say: if you really want to make a difference, start with your circle of influence. And in this case, that's what we're saying. Even if our circle of influence can be us, we as individuals, I have control over my behavior. I have control over my actions. I have control over how I feel. I have control over how I think. So let's start looking at things in a positive way. Let's start looking at things in a more structured manner. Let us really behave in a way that is aligned with our human needs and our nature.